guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
the best versus the worst diss tracks.
and Mariah Carey better be on this list.
You know who's gonna be on this list?
Who?
Eminem.
Wait, when does this drop? Is it recent?
4 days ago.
Oh, so Eminem's gonna be here?
If he's not on this list, then this list is dismissed. Come on now.
The only one I know is with him and Benzino. And then who else he did?
MGK.
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be there.
Benzino, a couple of disses.
Um,
Come on.
For every classic diss track,
You
there is
see?
one which is complete trash. Starting with Tupac's masterpiece, Hit 'Em Up. No
Oh,
one has
yeah, Hit
ever
'Em
made
Up.
a diss track
Oof.
as good as Hit 'Em
Trash?
Up. Like, it's never happened before. I know a lot of people might argue that other diss tracks might be as good, but in my opinion, it's just never been matched before. It's f***ing amazing. This diss track is targeted towards the legendary Brooklyn rapper, the Notorious B.I.G. The beef started with Tupac Shakur believing that Biggie and Diddy were involved in the 1994 shooting at Quad Record Studios, where Tupac was shot 5 times during a robbery. Around this time, Biggie Smalls also released the song Who Shot Ya, which Tupac interpreted as a track mocking him for being
shot ya?
gunned down.
Who shot ya? Separate the weak from the ops.
The bees, though.
Due to all of this tension, Tupac snapped back with a brutal and timeless diss track.
Damn.
Hit 'Em Up was hard. Hit 'Em Up was hard. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I'm not like a biggest Tupac fan. Just I'm prefer East Coast sound over West Coast. Nothing against
I
him,
don't
but
know.
this song was hard.
Wait.
It went hard.
Okay,
Oh
wait,
my
when it comes
god.
to this, who dissed harder, the West or the East?
West has some iconic
I think it's
disses.
the West.
The West has some
It's the
iconic disses.
West.
This No Vaseline. Well, obviously Kendrick.
For
Yeah,
the
it's
East, I
the
don't know,
West.
Ether. Yeah, that's how I
Ether.
was thinking of.
Ether.
They
The
only-
Ether is iconic. And then Eminem's this is, but he's neither, so
He's not,
he's
yeah.
Midwest.
The complete opposite of this track
50 Cent I see on the list, so
would probably be the track Ungrateful, released by the YouTuber
Ooh.
Deji in 2000.
why are we even including this on the list? What?
Why? I wonder how he select which one's the worst.
I mean, at least take an established rapper, not a YouTuber.
17. To be honest, pretty much any YouTuber diss track could be on this list.
What?
I mean, they're all pretty fucking
So why you
shit.
picked this one then?
But this one in particular I really didn't like at all as well. This beef didn't start from someone getting shot. Instead, it started on Twitter. It was basically just some petty Twitter drama between KSI's younger brother Deji and Mini Minter. And much like this
Oh.
drama having a shit backstory, the disses were also horrendous.
Listen here now. I'm tired of the shit. You fabricate lies to seem sick, but you're just a little prick. Your mother should have swallowed you. You're like a bitch-made version of Gru. Despicable me? Nah. Despicable you. Racking up lines with Roger Shaw too.
However, speaking of controversy, this next track is probably quite a hot take from me.
Oof.
I mean, it wasn't that horrible for a YouTuber, though. I
It
kind of
was bad.
not for a YouTuber.
It was bad.
I mean, it's a YouTuber. What do you expect?
So that don't mean anything because he's a YouTuber.
The song Life's on the Line is a diss track released by 50 Cent and targeted towards Ja Rule. Alright, so this is a pretty hot take, so most
Your
people won't
life's
agree
on
with
the
me.
line.
But in my opinion, Life's on the Line is one of the greatest diss tracks ever recorded. The amount of mockery towards Ja Rule on this diss track is fucking mental. It started with Ja Rule getting robbed for his chain while shooting a music video by one of 50 Cent's affiliates. Then 50 Cent claimed that due to this incident, Ja Rule took his anger out on him by acting in a disrespectful way when they met at the club. Following this drama, 50 Cent recorded a diss track mocking Ja Rule's label Murder Inc., as well as his murder ad-libs. But what makes this diss even more brutal is the fact that it's
Honestly, I don't remember that song. But now that I think about it, it makes sense.
rumored that 50 Cent is wearing Ja Rule's stolen chain in the music video. In comparison, in the 2011 song No
It's true.
That's
It's true. Or he made a replica. It's true.
That is
He is so
disrespectful
petty. He is
as
so
fuck.
petty. Pay LaBelle.
That is so
That's
disrespectful.
true.
Oh my
It's true.
god.
Sure,
I
but
rest
Bob,
my case.
He manages to make a mockery of himself on his own track. This song is a response to Tyler the Creator after he dissed him on the song Yonkers.
I'll crash that fucking airplane at that faggot nigga Bob is in it.
In response, Bob decided to call Tyler the Creator a dolphin.
Oh wow.
A sea of great whites, you are a dolphin. If I was you, I would be a little more cautious. I'm way too high for you to look at. The future ain't looking promising for these rookies. This is target practice, but I don't even pull the fucking
this is
trigger
bad.
anymore, cause it's just a waste of bullets.
I don't even.
Yeah,
was
this was bad.
I like B.O.B. I call him
Yeah,
B.O.B.
yeah, I call him
Oh.
B.O.B. too. I've never heard him
I
being
don't
called
know.
Bob.
Bob.
But, yeah, this was
Get
bad.
it, like,
Bob.
calls him a
Who's
dolphin,
Bob?
like- That is one of the weakest responses I've
Bob?
ever heard to a diss track. Tyler the Creator never responded to this diss track, and
Yeah,
to
it
be
doesn't
honest,
deserve
I
a
don't really
response.
think he needed to. Going back to the classics, we have a track you probably thought of immediately when you clicked on this video. Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar is so obviously one of the greatest diss tracks ever recorded.
No, I did not think of this. When I
Well,
thought
I
of these
asked
tracks.
when was this drop?
But to be fair, I don't. This whole like Drake, Kendrick beef. Like I feel honestly, we shouldn't talk about one diss. We should talk about like the whole series, because picking out one is kind of.
In this track, Kendrick destroys Drake, blatantly calling him a pedo.
And we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle, he should die so all of these women can live with a purpose.
As well as claiming he's hiding another child.
I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much, but it's music, yeah, that's for sure.
The thing that makes Meet the Grahams even more scary is the fact that Kendrick Lamar had so much private information on Drake. I mean, he literally had a picture of all of Drake's shit from inside of his house. If I was Drake, I would be scared as shit. Even like all of the stuff about Drake's kids as well, and like just going into so much detail about extremely personal stuff. At this point, it might as well just be doxing Drake. It might as well just be like a Call of Duty match or something. He even tries to speak to Drake's son Adonis and tells him to distance himself away from his father as much as he possibly can.
Let me be your mentor, since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son.
And in Drake's response, The Heart Part 6, he makes an absolute fool out of himself.
Are you afraid?
No. You better hold on tight, spider monkey.
Right.
So this track actually has quite a smart
Right.
title. Kendrick Lamar has a series of songs called The Heart, and he goes The Heart Part 1, The Heart Part 2, it goes all the way up to The Heart Part 5, and just before Kendrick Lamar was going to release The Heart Part 6, Drake drops The Heart Part 6, but as a diss track towards Kendrick Lamar. So it seems like Drake's made it so that Kendrick Lamar's not going to be able to make another Heart Part 6. However, his plan completely
That's
fails.
smart.
He still
Yeah.
drops The Heart Part 6, and Drake kind of just embarrasses himself. In this
Now,
track,
the
Drake
question is which song is more popular. That's the real.
defends himself against the pedophilia claims terribly by saying that he's too famous to be a pedo, and he also just blatantly disrespects sexual abuse victims.
My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too
Excuse me?
If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested.
Now, going back about 30 years,
Omar, I
the
gotta do with this.
1991 song No Vaseline is a diss track
Yes.
on Ice Cube's former group
No
NWA.
Vaseline. So Ether is not gonna be here. It should. Honestly,
I think also back to back
no.
should be
Yes,
here.
back to back and
And
here.
Mariah Carey, obsessed.
And it is one of the
Amazing.
greatest diss tracks ever recorded. The beef started when Ice Cube left NWA over financial issues, and the group took shots at him on their EP 100 Miles and Running. Ice Cube responded with a timeless masterpiece.
I saw it coming, that's why I went solo and kept on stomping. While y'all motherfuckers moved straight out of Compton.
I think this track kind of masters the art of building tension. I mean, at the beginning of the song, there's so many samples of people just talking shit about Ice Cube. Like insults thrown at Ice Cube and insults thrown at NWA until eventually it all just kind of reaches a climax and Ice Cube begins the diss track. And I think that use of tension is just extremely creative.
Fuck all y'all. Goddamn, I'm glad y'all set it off. Used to be hard, now you're just wet and soft.
However, even classic old school rappers can drop terrible diss tracks. The rapper
that?
Grandmaster Melle Mel
no.
dropped a diss track on Eminem in 2023 titled Kickback, and you've probably never heard of it. That's because
Yes,
it was
I
so
haven't.
shit that basically nobody listened to it.
Okay.
No apologies, this ain't a disclaimer. I'm the king of legend, the first Hall of Famer. Making diss tracks, I know you with that.
The beef started when Eminem
I like
made
the
fun
beat.
of Melle Mel for doing steroids in his song The Realist.
I'll be the last to toy with a juice at his brain is like half destroyed like a meteor hit it. Well, then with Melle Mel, we lost his asteroids.
And then Melle Mel responded with
That
one
was
of
a
the
hard
most
line.
ass diss tracks I've ever
Is
heard.
he on roids?
Oh, I don't know. No, I'm just saying the line was hard because asteroids, like a meteor hit it, asteroid. Oh, because this is.
Why you mad? Now you look bad. Like a roach just crawled out of your book bag. In a packed class, you lack class.
This is one of the most embarrassing diss tracks I've ever heard. I think pretty much anyone who listened to this track just lost a lot of respect for Melle Mel, and it really didn't even stand as a diss track
It
because
sounded like a grandpa rapping back at you for sure. That's what it gave.
Melle Mel apologized for this track only like a week after it came out. Eminem, on the other hand, is known for destroying multiple careers with his diss tracks, but the one I find to be the best
So
is
which
his
is number
2000
one?
diss track Quitter, which is targeted at Everlast. This song wasn't
Who? Who?
Everlast. I don't know this track.
Oh, they should have put him in Mariah. That would have been more.
But his Mariah, this is not that hard.
even released by Eminem. It was actually leaked, and I can kind of understand why, because I've
What?
never
I don't
heard
even know
Eminem
this
ever go
song.
so hard on someone. Like, he literally tells his fans to go out of their way to beat the shit out of Everlast if they see him in the streets.
Who's
It's fucking
Everlast?
crazy.
I don't know.
So this is what we ask of our fans. If you ever see Everlast, whoop his ass. Hit him with sticks, bricks, rocks, throw shit at him. Kick it, spit on him, treat him like a hoe, bitch slap him. Do it for me, do it for Fred, do it for Lip, do it for Rock, do it for Rap, do it for Kid, do it for Ice-T, do it just to do it. Fuck it, he's a bitch, he ain't gonna hit you back, he's nothing.
However, the greatest thing about this diss track is the beat switch at the end. When the song appears to be finished, Eminem then switches the beat to his own cover of Hit 'Em
Okay,
Up by
K-pop.
Tupac Shakur.
Shit, in 5 years, we'll all be eating in whiteys. And they'll be busting tables in that bitch, cleaning the toilets. Hey, yo, fuck this, cut this shit off. Hey, yo, head. Hold on. That's why I fucked your mother, you fat motherfucker. Yeah, whitey. Detroit. First off, fuck your songs and this shit you say. This my wife, but at least I got a bitch you gay. You claim to be a
Do you?
Muslim, but Irish white, so fuck you fat
Okay.
Oh shit!
Ban D12
Okay.
for Jordan.
Okay, he ate him up.
Okay.
This is over.
I haven't seen.
That's why we don't know who Everlast is.
Eminem. I haven't seen Eminem with a lady. He said he kissing on people, but I ain't.
That's why we have never heard of Everlast. Right, this right there. Yeah. Wow.
Can they show at least his photo? I want to see the
Yeah.
man's face.
On the diss, making an absolute mockery out of Everlast's heart attack in 1998.
I'm a D12 rider, you bitch made ass faggot.
Yo, get out the way, yo, get out the way, yo. Writing for his heart, just stop. Eminem shot me back. He had another
Is this the one where they think he says bad things that are homophobic? Is that why? This one?
The F
Is-
word?
yeah,
No, he
is that
uses
why?
all the kind of
Oh,
music.
oh, okay.
Just
I
use
was
the word.
wondering.
Period.
explored for talking
It wasn't like one instance.
Oh.
I'll show you what our burgers are. At your
I mean, back then it was acceptable. Everybody used it.
Oh.
Even Tyler, the Creator, said it in his diss.
restaurant while I'm serving you. Drop this off your whole heart till it stops. Call the cops. I'ma beat your ass while he walks.
Finally, the last diss is one which ended up breaking YouTube. The song Rap Devil by Machine Gun Kelly is a diss track targeted at Eminem. The beef started when MGK
Shouldn't be the worst. It's not part of the worst. It was a decent diss. It wasn't like great, but it wasn't all that bad. I don't think it deserves to be on this list.
called Eminem's daughter Haley hot as fuck when she was only 16 years old, and Machine Gun Kelly was 22. Do what you want with that information, but I know exactly how I'm feeling about it.
I wish 13/14/15-year-old girls weren't allowed to be hot, so I
Oh, wow,
wouldn't
that's
feel
weird.
like such a creeper when I look at them. I'm still 19. Hashtag I'm the same.
Wow. Okay. Yeah,
And
that's a little.
Yeah.
Hmm.
rightfully so,
he about to
Eminem
get
was
choked
very
out.
upset at these
And he
comments
did with the
and took
kill
a shot
shot.
at him on his album Kamikaze.
And I'm talking to you, but you already know who the fuck you are, Kelly.
Ah, Kelly.
Keep commenting on my daughter, Haley. I keep on telling motherfuckers, but just in case you forgot.
But then MGK's response broke the internet. In just 2 weeks, he had already acquired 100 million views. This diss track is pretty terrible. It includes MGK calling Eminem's beard weird,
Somebody grab him some clippers. His fucking beard is weird.
which is just a terrible insult. And the music video is just him eating cereal, which is incredibly random.
Well, he said Eminem for a response to the Red Devil with that cereal line, though.
I think it's definitely the result of someone dissing someone else but not really having anything to say. Anyways, Eminem responded to this diss with Killshot and completely destroyed MGK. But one could say he did get a lot more mainstream attention because of this feud. Check out this video on the...
Yeah. Not a
No
bad.
ladies. No ladies. Like, hello.
Not a bad video. I disagree with MGK. I don't think it was one of like the worst. It's not. It was the best, but it was had a good little bop. I enjoyed it. And I think should have been Ether should have been included for the best. I think it deserves, mention. As far for the ladies, I don't know. Who? Sheether? But that's Ether 2.0. Ether deserves to be included over Sheether. Who else?
His?
On this list? No. What?
Mariah Carey?
Okay, wrap this up.
There's other ladies too as well.
We're talking about the best, not good.
Not coming to me right now, but there's
The
some really
only
good-
one that I would say could have part of the conversation, Sheether. Sheether was hard.
And Mariah was not iconic.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
Mariah made a pop song.
But it was this.
Nobody
That's
even
iconic.
knows it's a diss.
I do. You don't know it's this? You didn't
I
watch
did.
the video?
I did not know it was a diss.
Okay, well, that's your problem. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.